Good morning. So I wanted to share with you a few thoughts from conversations, both in personal and in business, in the last 24 hours. So I've just recently finished the latest series of Killing Eve, a show that I've absolutely loved, not just because I think every man and woman alive is in love with Villeneuve. Villeneuve. I can never pronounce her name properly, but she's an incredible actress, and her range of accents and just her face expressions and the way that she plays that part is insanely good. So I was really looking forward to Killing Eve this latest season because it's just kept me on every episode. Is like waiting for the next one, that cliffhanger, that excitement. And I'm sitting here going, I've watched this latest series. The actors are the same. The story just never went anywhere. It just never delivered. And I'm like, the producers and directors, same. The actors, same. But the writers changed. The plots changed because the writers changed. So it got me thinking, and we're having a conversation with some early coaching sessions today. And I asked this question of a couple of people, and the response was kind of similar in terms of they didn't know. So they didn't really know what their plot was. And if you don't really know what the plot is, then how are you going to write it? How are you going to write down the purpose, the outcome, the ending, the next stage, the next step, the serial, right? How are you going to map out exactly what it could look like, feel like, and sound like if you haven't figured out the plot? So we need a writer. We need a very good writer. And we need to be our very best writer for our lives, for our businesses. So what's the plot that I want to manifest in my life? What's the outcomes that I want to achieve? And when I start writing that down, they start to become more real. So as I say it out loud, it starts to become more real. As I write it down, it starts to become more real. So these ideas don't just float around in my head anymore. They're actual practical things now that I'm committing to emotionally, physically, because I'm writing them down. We emotionally and psychologically commit to the pen, and we write emotionally, and truth comes out when we start to write stuff. That's why journaling is effective. Reflective writing is effective and stuff. So as a writer, when you write your plot, you start to commit energy, effort, emotion, reality into your dreams, into your aspirations, into your hopes, into your future. And once the writing's begun, and then once the writing's ended, we need a director to constantly focus the direction, larger goals, smaller goals, breaking it down, plans, building a plot, taking the plot and taking it into action, to use a director's term. And then we need a producer. And the producer makes all the magic happen behind the scenes. The producer is the production facility of your life. So your career, your business, your relationships. What are you producing? And what do you want to produce? And how do you become a better producer so that you can? How do you skill up so that you can become a better production team, your own production team? So we have a writer and a director and a producer. And with those three being that inside us, our writers, our producers, our actors inside of us, each of us. Then we have actors. So if I take Sales Academy as an example, the actors within Sales Academy are the products and services that we operate. They're also the actors, are the coaches within Sales Academy. There are clients within Sales Academy. They all form part of the plot. But the plot is to help you grow your business. The plot is sounding board, accountability, coaching, support, training, events, results. That's part of the plot. Sales Academy is a vehicle, right? It's a franchise, as they call films. It's a production unit. It's a studio, right? It's universal, shall we say. And we need actors, customers, coaches, programs, products, services. And then the props within that are training, webinars, talks, our marketing that we do, events that we go to, networking events, big talks in front of thousands of people, one-to-one in terms of on Zoom. But these are the things that we do that are the props that make up the entire movie. So what I want you to consider is your movie. Are you on point? Have you written it out? Do you know what the ending is? Do you know what the start is? Or are you just plotting on watching Crossroads every single day, just seeing soaps and news and everybody else's life rolling out in front of you? and you're following their plots more than you're following your own. You're following other people's serials more than you are your own. So take some time to write down your plot. I challenge you to write down your own Hollywood film. Title it, have some fun with it, and then start to direct and produce your life better and build the actors around you that you need to help make the best production you possibly can. An Academy and award-winning production that you'd be proud of, that you'd show anyone, that you'd show the grandkids. And then build the props to enable you to achieve it. So there's my thoughts for today. Write your own best Hollywood movie. And it should be the best Hollywood movie because it's your life. You get one go at this. There's no practice. There's no reruns. There's no take twos. Your life is your life. So if you're fortunate enough and healthy enough, you'll live for 80 years, which is 4,200 weeks when you divide it into weeks. We talk about this a lot. 4,200 weeks doesn't sound anywhere near as long as 80 years. And you can't change the beginning if you've already started. You can't go back. But you can start again today and change the ending. You can change direction and change the ending. Have a brilliant day, have a brilliant week, have a brilliant year. Be awesome. Stay safe, wash your hands, all that stuff. Take care.